Okay. Ok, vamos a esperar ahí un momentito. Okay, team. We are we are about ready to start. Good evening to everybody. Happy Wednesday. Tonight is a night that we can you should stay home. There's going to be a lot of rain and wind. I pray for the people that are in the panhandle. They're going to get a pretty bad storm up there. And thank God that we that we did not get the storm. Okay. We dodged it again. So we have to thank God for that. Okay. Because I don't want to see, I've been through quite a lot of hurricanes, and being born and raised here in Miami, you can imagine, how many hurricanes I've been through. So anyway, I don't like hurricanes, and obviously, no one does. Okay. Anyway, let's begin our presentation. The Zoom meeting today will be, we're going to cover everything from learning the true power of literacy, financial literacy, to credit. We're going to talk about credit. We're going to talk about how to improve your credit. We're going to talk to you about an opportunity, a one-time opportunity that everyone has here to help other people, and at the same time help yourself, to make a little extra money. Who out there does not want to make a little extra money? Okay. Right now, there's a lot of jobs out there that are cutting employees' benefits. They're cutting salaries. I always believe, team, of always having an option and having an extra income opportunity. Okay. The best thing that you could ever have is multiple sources of income. Okay, that's very important. It's, if you count on just one job, something happens to that job, and that's it. But anyway, let's get started. We're going to learn here the true power of financial literacy. Okay, I want to start by introducing myself to you. My name is Elias Legra, and I've been involved in the financial industry, health, real estate industry, mortgage industry, and the credit industry for over, the mortgage and real estate for over 40 years, credit for about 5 years. I've been involved in the credit part in about the last 5 years. I decided to learn about credit because of the field that I'm in, and I've helped hundreds of people being able to increase their credit score and help them buy a house. So it's something that's really been an asset to me and to my clients. My wife and I got started on this about 5 or 6 years ago. We both had some credit issues. I had an identity theft that kind of wiped me out. My credit score, went from 700, went all the way down to like 620. And my wife had a consolidation where she had to do, and it was pretty bad. Her credit score went down like almost 100 points, went down like 580. And I wasn't very happy about credit companies fixing your credit. I was very I didn't believe really that your credit could be fixed. And then I decided to give this company a try, and I gave it a try. And by gosh, my credit went up in about 6 months, 4 to 6 months. My credit went back up from 600, 620 to 740. My wife's went up from 580 to about 700, and all as a result of this company. Okay. And learning that I was able to help myself with the credit, that taught me that I could also help others with their credit. And I made this a business, a business profession where I can partner with the company and we can, you know, we can help consumers out there with buying their first home. We can help them with their credit, and we can educate them, you know, which is one thing that unfortunately we don't have in this country. We don't have too much financial education, especially in schools. You know, we just don't have teachers out there that teach you what it's like, you know, how to handle your finances, how to work with your credit cards, and so on and so forth. Anyway, let me go over a little bit about the company. The company, we've been in business for over 20 years in the financial industry. And that's USIS, UE, United Wealth Education is the name of our company. Okay, we have products and services that are tailored to the consumer. We are totally debt-free. It's a debt-free company, and with a dedicated and consistent team management. Okay, which this is what I really like, is that the team management is unbelievable, and the support, you know, that we get from the company. Okay, and what's our mission? Well, our mission is to help 100 million plus families to elevate their financial situations through wealth education using our partner services. Okay, and the sad fact, you know, in today's world, the sad fact is that we're in a pretty bad financial state right now. Okay, did you know that 1.4 million, there's 1.4 million identity theft claims that were made in 2020, and I was one of them. Okay, and I just heard not about a month ago, my Social Security again was stolen. My Social Security is in the black web, which thank goodness I was able to find out beforehand, and through the identity theft program that I have with United Credit Education. Okay, there I feel, what can I tell you? I can sleep at night. I feel protected. They notify me each time something, you know, someone's trying to get into my credit. And I was able to freeze my credit reports, so I'm not really worried about what could happen. And I know that all my information is out there. Okay, my Social Security, my address, everything, my date of birth. That's scary. Okay, because there's a lot of things that can be compromised. Your email can be compromised. I get all kinds of weird emails, you know, wanting me to open up emails and stuff, and it's just terrible. So this is very true. Okay, every 3 seconds in this country, 2 to 3 seconds, there's an identity theft going on. Okay, so you got to be careful with this. All right, one of the things that I highly recommend is to whenever you're asked for your Social Security number and your confidential information, do not give it to anybody. Okay, it's okay to give the last 4 digits of your social, but do not give anybody, not even a doctor's office, because those files that you have in the doctor's office, you know, they keep them in cabinets, and these cabinets can have access to anybody, and anybody can get your information. Okay, you know, look what happened with you know, with AT&T, and the AT&T had a security breach, and if you had AT&T, well, you're going to be on the black web. Okay, and even Social Security just recently had a breach. Social Security, the Social Security Administration of this country. So you know, more than likely, you know, your information is in someone else's hands. Okay, $14.6 trillion in American debt. Okay, this is mind-boggling. Okay, I mean, most people they're ridden with debt. Okay, credit card debt. You know, the credit cards are terrible. I don't have to tell you, the interest rates on credit cards are 26%, 28%, and people are just in debt, you know, up to their neck. Okay, and most people, they live just week by week, you know, week by week, month by month. Okay, America's financial state, again, it's in pretty deplorable condition. Okay, in just 1 decade, the student loans balance have jumped 150%. Okay, that's incredible. 64% of Americans are expected to retire with less than $10,000 in their retirement accounts. It seems like most Americans that are retired today, majority of them are really having a hard time. They're living in poverty, okay, which is really sad. In the richest country in the world, to know that your retirement is going to be in pretty bad shape. Okay, so it's important, when you're young, when you're in your 50s, when you're 40s, to always, try to save some money. I have a slogan, and that is, try to pay yourself first. Okay, just like you do if you go to church, you give a donation. You do a donation. Always try to pay yourself first. From that paycheck that you get, save 10% per year. Okay. Did you know that 60% of all the Americans do not have a will or estate planning? Okay. This is something that I come across every other day, every week. I have cases where families that they pass away, and they don't have anything planned. They don't have a trust. They don't have a will, and then their children are fighting over the estate, and it's got to go to probate. Probate is something that the court has to approve. So your children have to go to probate. They have to hire an attorney. The attorney is going to charge at least 5 to 10% of the estate in order to process the probate, and it takes between 6 months and a year to finalize. Being in real estate, I have homes that have been in the parents' name that the children can't sell the homes for 6 to 8 months, after the passing of the parents because of probate. And you can avoid this by having an estate plan and a will and a trust. Okay, I'm going to show you how we can do that. Okay, another 54% of Americans don't know their credit score. Okay, who out there knows your credit score? Okay, a lot of times you do, a lot of times you don't, but most people don't. Okay, who is our partner? Our partner is United Credit Education Services. United Credit has partnered with UE, United Wealth Education, and USIS is the company that provides their nonprofit company, and they provide the protection program that I'm going to talk to you about in a little bit. Okay, we call it the protection plan. Okay, which has a strong track record of working with customers to gain control over their finances and kick debt to the curb. Our keys to success are very simple. We put people first. Okay, and what do we offer? What does USIS offer? Well, they offer the best technology along with over 20 years of experience. This is a company that has been around for over 20 years. Okay, with the best product offering in the industry. Okay, we've helped hundreds of thousands of customers improve their credit and take charge of their life and achieve their financial goals. Okay, and the mission is to help people improve their credit profile and their financial well-being for the next several years. And this is so important, providing financial education, which most people, the consumer out there is really in need of. Okay, let's talk a little about credit. Okay, how does credit work, and how does credit affect you? Okay, in today's world, your credit score is like your heart. It's like your vital sign. Okay, it's being monitored at all times. Okay, it can impact your insurance premium. When you get a quote for your car insurance, the first thing they're going to do is ask you for your credit score, or they're going to pull a credit report. Okay, your interest rates are determined by your credit. You can be denied the ability to rent, to purchase, to get a credit card, and even employment. Okay, most employers today and landlords will require a background check, and in that background check, they're going to require a credit report. So if your credit score is very low, either you're not going to be able to rent, or they're going to raise your rent very high. Okay, over the course of your lifetime, the bad credit could cost you anywhere from $200,000 to $500,000, okay, in higher interest rates. And the sad part is that four in five credit reports have something inaccurate, causing lower credit scores. Not all credit reports are accurate. Okay, that's very important to understand. Okay, and we have a solution for that. All right. Some people ask me, how's your credit score calculated? Well, this is the percentage of how it's calculated, your actual score. 35% of your score has to do with your payment history over the last 24 months. So it's so important to keep your credit, not have any late payments in the last 12, 24 months. One late payment in the last 60 or 90 days could affect your credit by 35%. So you're looking at, if you have a credit score of 700, one late payment could cause a credit decrease of almost 30 points on your credit. From 700, you could go to 660 or 670. So it's important to your payment history. And I recommend everybody to put all of their debts and their credit cards on a pre-authorized debit, where you don't have to worry about making the payment, that your minimum payment always goes out through your bank account. And that way you'll know that at least the minimum will be paid. And if you want to pay extra, you can pay extra. Okay. Credit utilization is another important factor. It's 30% of your credit score. All right. Credit utilization is the percentage of credit limit that you have, as opposed to your balance on the credit card or the loan. I had a client come into my office not too long ago. They had a car loan. They had several credit cards, and they had just recently bought a car, and they had like 4 or 5 credit cards. They had good credit, never been late on their credit payment. However, they were really high on their credit balances. So they were like 90% or more in their utilizing their credit. Meaning if they had a $1,000 credit limit, they owed 900. Okay. So they came in, and when we did their credit, they had a 580 credit score, a 580, never had a late payment. And then he came in, he didn't understand why his credit score was so low. He never had a late payment, no collections, no bankruptcy. And then I explained to him, I said, look, what your issue is here is the utilization. You're using too much. You have too much of a credit balance on your credit cards. So we went into a program where he started to pay, instead of one payment, he started to make 2 or 3 payments a month, or bi-weekly payments on those credit cards. And by golly, in about 4 months, his credit score, his balances came down below 60%, 50%, and his credit score went to 620, 640. He was able to buy his first home. Okay. So this is important to understand. Any balance that you have that's over 90%, you need to get it down, preferably 30% of your credit line. Okay, that's the rule of thumb. And of course, your length of credit is important. How long have you held your accounts? You can't compare, your credit to a person that's had their credit for the last 20 years, and you've only been in the country, say, for 2 years or 1 year. Okay, there's a big difference there. That's 15%. Okay. New credit inquiries. Anytime you apply for a new credit card, you get a credit inquiry. They call that a hard credit inquiry. Okay, the hard credit inquiry will decrease your points by about, could be anywhere from 3 to 10 points. Okay, and each time you get a new credit card, it will affect your credit by 10%. Okay, that's important. So when you guys are out in the store, there's going to be these companies, these stores, they're going to offer you discounts just to open up a credit card. Okay, don't do it. Do not open up a credit card. Okay, and also when you go shopping for a car, do not allow them to check your credit more than one time. Okay, because what happens is, when you have less than perfect credit, they'll pull your credit score 3 or 4 or 5, 6 times, and your credit score will go down, like 30 or 40 points in a matter of a day, 24 hours. So don't do that. Okay. Good to have different types of credit. installment loans, credit cards, stuff like, don't just have credit cards. Okay. And if you do have credit cards, make sure that your balances are under 30%. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you all can agree with that. But those are the things that influence your credit score, per se. You can restore your credit, okay, by law, according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act of 2000 and 2024. It was revised, but the FCRA gives every American the right to know what's on their credit and the right to dispute or investigate any item on their credit report. Okay, you're not saying that particular item is not yours. You have a right to dispute it. You have a right to make sure that information is correct. Because a lot of times, my friends, there's a lot of information that's incorrect on the credit report, even on an account that you have. They may have put a late payment that really is not yours. They may have the wrong address. They may have the wrong name. Any type of mistake or error on your credit, they have to take it off. Okay, within 30 days, it's got to come off your credit report. Okay. Okay. Oh, and before I forget, I have some good news for you. On credit reports, the good news is that, well, right now, the credit bureaus are not reporting medical collections that are under $500, which is great. How many medical collections people have out there? Some people have medical collections and they don't even know that they have a medical collection. Okay. Why? Because maybe their insurance, didn't pay it. And they didn't know, they thought their insurance paid it, and it was a mistake. That's a mistake. And it wasn't really your fault. But now they're coming up with something. I think it's going to be in effect either, by the end of this year or next year, where credit bureaus will not be allowed to report any medical collections that you may have. Okay. So that's that's good news for everybody. Okay. They'll know, your credit, it will not be reported. Anything that has to do with medical collections. Okay. How many people out there have medical collections? I've seen medical collections as little as $100. Okay. These doctors will send your unpaid balance to a credit agency. And the first thing the credit agency is going to do is, guess what? They're going to put it on your credit report. Okay. Now credit cards are allowed to do that. Credit cards, car loans, repossessions, all that goes on your credit. Bankruptcy, that goes, late payments, all that goes on your credit. All right. So, okay, with our program, look at the advantages that we all have. We have access to our credit report any given time. At any given time, I can check my credit. Okay, like if I go to a car dealer and I want to buy a new car, I can check my credit and I can tell the car salesman, look, this is my credit. This is my credit score. Don't check it. Let me know what you could do for me with my credit. And once you give me an idea of what you can do for me, then I'll allow you to pull my credit. Okay. There's an application on how to organize your finances. Okay. How to organize, there's a money manager. It shows you how to organize your interactive credit report and a financial account alert system. Okay. You can protect your family identity. How important is it to protect your identity? Okay. I just told you my identity and my wife's was stolen. Well, my wife's was stolen once, just recently. And I know mine is in someone else's hands because I was advised that my social security number, my address, my name is in the black web. And so is my wife. Okay. So what does that mean? Any given time, these thieves can do something really, really bad. Okay. They can either apply for credit. They can do anything. They can affect, they can go into your credit. They can file a tax return, a false tax return. That happens all the time where people, these thieves, they take your social security number and they'll file an income tax return. Someone else's, they'll use your social security number. So this is very, very important. Remember, in this country, every 3 seconds, your credit, someone's credit, identity theft is happening. Okay, your credit is out there for people to take. Okay, and it's happening, guys, every day. Okay, checking account. I just had recently a person, I don't know who it was, make out a couple of checks with my routing number and my account number. Can you believe that? Someone got into my checking account. Okay. And this is scary. Okay. This is scary. So it's so important for you to protect your family with this program. Okay. Also, remember what I said a little about your trust, your will, your estate planning, finance, your future. Everyone needs to protect their loved ones, with a will and a trust, okay, and power of attorney. That's so important in these days, okay. You could go to an attorney to have one prepared, and you have to go into the attorney's office and pay, of course, the attorney's fees on that. We provide this. Included in our protection plan is a complete package of your estate plan, okay. We offer all of these programs. Look at this. We have budgeting, we have credit monitoring, like I was talking to you a little about, for preventing identity theft, credit restoration. This is probably our flagship program, where we help you increase your credit score and get rid of some of your collection accounts. The company will dispute all of your negative credit, including collections, bankruptcies, car repossessions, and you have a right to dispute anything that's on your credit report. Okay, even if it's yours, you have a right to determine whether it's yours or not. Okay, credit builder will show you how to build your credit. Okay, it'll show you how to pay off your debt. All right, your credit cards. And also for your children, we have YFL, Youth Financial Literacy, Family Mint, where the company contributes money towards donating to the schools, so the children will learn, even from elementary school, a little about their finances and financial education. We also have a little program here for kids that your kids can participate, and you can teach them through this program what financial education is all about. Okay, this is a program that I really love. Being that I am in business, and I use this program all the time. It's called Rocket Lawyer. Okay, Rocket Lawyer gives you everything that you need. Documents, legal documents, leases, contracts, power of attorney, right there in your fingertips. Okay. Plus, it has something similar to DocuSign. I don't know if any of you know what DocuSign is, but DocuSign is a program where you can actually send a client the authorization for them to sign digitally through DocuSign. This program, the Rocket Lawyer, normally goes for $29, $30, $35 a month. DocuSign goes for about $40 a month. Right there, you have $70 a month that you're paying for something, which is included already in this package. Okay, you have access to credit attorney. Okay, you can't, these creditors are not allowed to call you like when you're home. Okay, after 5, and how many times people get calls from these credit collection companies after 5 o'clock or after 9 o'clock. Okay, they will take them to court. Okay, and they will have to pay a penalty if they do that. And that penalty, whatever they win in court, you get part of that. Okay, I've seen some clients get up to $1,000, back in with this credit attorney. Okay, that's another very interesting feature. Okay, we already talked about identity monitoring. They're going to be monitoring your identity 24/7. Okay, so you can sleep, and they'll even help you monitor your checking accounts. Your checking accounts, your savings accounts. You can put them in, and they will monitor that also if they see anything happening. Also, I highly recommend that if you have online banking, go into your online banking and set account alerts for your accounts. What do I mean by account alerts? When someone takes money out of the bank, let's say uses a debit card, when there's a check issued over a certain amount of money, when there's a check paid out of the state, that your bank notifies you automatically through email, or they'll send you a text. So most banks have that. 99% of the banks have the alerts, the identity alerts, monitoring alerts, very important. And you can also have that on your credit cards. I'd go back tonight. I'd go over and put an alert on all your accounts. Okay. Also, savings goals. It shows you how to save money. Like if you want to save money for a home, this program shows you how to save a certain amount of money for your down payment on a home that you want to buy. Okay. So one of the biggest issues that I have with clients, since I'm a real estate broker, I'm also a mortgage broker, I deal with this every day, is the down payment. No one has the down payment. So we have, I've been able to identify some programs out there that you can actually purchase a home with little or no money down, which is fantastic. Your down payment assistance programs. Sometimes if the seller agrees to help you a little bit with your closing costs, a first-time home buyer can get in a home with as little as 3%. Okay, total 2 or 3% down. You don't have to have $40,000. You don't have to have $60,000 to buy your first home. Okay. Financial Lockbox is pretty cool. This is a web-based program where you can actually scan and copy all of your important documents into this financial lockbox. Your will, your trust, your passport, your social security card. You can all have it in one place. So your loved ones, with a simple click of a mouse, will know where all your financial documents are at any given time. How important is this? I've had many people come into my office. Their parents passed away or something, and they're crazy looking for the will. They don't know where the will is, or they're crazy. They don't know the insurance policies where their parents kept their insurance policy. How nice would it be just to have everything in one lockbox? So this is great. A very, very, very good program. Okay. Now the best part about this is all of these programs, guys, believe it or not, is only $89 a month. Okay. If you want to become a client, you'll be paying $89 a month, and you'll have access to all those services that I just mentioned and many more. Okay. There's also, travel discounts. There's like if you have a prescription and your insurance doesn't pay it, there's ways to get help. They have a prescription discount. They have a lot of other services that you can obtain. They have secured credit cards. Many people that come to me, they have bad credit, but some people, they come to me and they don't have any credit. Okay. So what do we do? If you don't have any credit, our job is to establish your credit. Okay. We have things like report your rent. We can report your rent to the credit bureaus if you're renting. We can do a secured credit card. What is a secured credit card? Where you get a credit card even with bad credit. Okay. By putting up a security deposit. Okay. We have something called, everybody has this, Experian Boost. Okay. Where you can go to Experian and they will report your utility bills on your credit report. Okay. So, you come to us and in 60 to 90 days, you'll have your credit. You'll have your credit score. You'll have pretty good established credit, and your rent reporting is by far one of the best things you can do, because let's say you're renting for 3 years, right? They'll go back 3 years and they'll report your rental history for 3 years. 3 years. All right, that gives you history. Going back to what I taught you a little earlier, history, your credit history, is like 30% of your credit score. Okay, so all of this, guys, for $89 a month. I don't know about you, but for me, it's a bargain. Okay, there's an initial one-time consultation fee of $99. So for $179, you can get started, and that covers the first month of $89 a month. And then it'll be $89 a month. This includes everything that I talked to you about. Okay, everything, the identity protection, the credit restoration, the living trust, the rocket lawyer, your will, your power of attorney. My goodness, I don't think anybody out there has this. Okay, I haven't seen any company offer this out there, and I'm proud. I'm proud to be with the company because of this. Because I know they're doing the best. Very, very good. They have very good product for the consumer out there, and to be honest with you, no one else has it. Okay, no one else has this program. Okay. Okay. The second thing I want to talk about is, okay, you might be interested in just being a customer. Okay, these are some testimonials that I have. Many testimonials. People that I've been able to help and help with their credit score. I've helped hundreds of people buy their first home. Which I'm very proud of. That's my goal. That's my why. My why is to help people, other consumers out there, be able to purchase their home, improve their credit, so they'll feel, your self-esteem is going to feel a lot better with a 700 credit score. Okay, I have you don't know how many people are walking around with a 600 credit score or a 550. Okay, that lowers your self-esteem. Because that each time you go to buy a car or you go to apply for a credit card, either you're going to get denied, and it's very embarrassing to walk around with a bad credit score. Believe me, I know, because it happened to me. Okay, having a bad credit score can cost you a lot of money. Okay, and embarrassment. Okay, now, how many people out there that you know of make additional income? Okay, extra income. How many people out there that are making income? With Lyft. They're making income with Airbnb. They're making income with Uber. They're making a lot of income. A little extra income, an extra $300 or $400 a month. What difference could that make in your life? An extra $300 or $400 a month. It could allow you to buy a car. It'll pay for your car payment. Okay, so a lot of people are looking for that opportunity, but they can't find it, or they never been able to find it. Okay, this company offers you an opportunity where all you need to do is refer, a client or a friend of yours to the company, and they'll take care of everything basically, and they'll pay you a referral fee. Okay, you're sitting at home, referring services that are going to help your client, your friend, your family, and here you're going to get paid for it. Okay, I've always believed, as an entrepreneur, as a sales consultant, that you need to offer value to your customer. Okay, if you offer value to your customer and they trust you and they like you, you're going to make the sale. There's just no, and the product, that's another thing. Your product has to provide value to your client. If it provides value, and all you have to do is talk to them about it, and refer them, either refer them to the company, refer them to me. Okay, and we'll help them out. Okay, my goal has always been to help consumers and help them, educate them, and that's what we're all about. Okay, once I stop doing that, and once you stop doing that, you have stopped helping people. Okay, now what is your purpose? What is your purpose or your why in life? Is it just to go around, watching TVs, watching novelas, getting home and just wasting your time, where you can be out there changing lives? Okay, I personally, I'd rather be out there changing lives. Okay, as an associate with us, partner, you'll have your own personalized website, which is awesome. Okay, you don't have to. My website, real estate and mortgage website, it's costing me almost $100 a month. Okay, this website is for free. You have an online back office, okay? You have professional marketing materials. This presentation that I'm giving you, I didn't make it up. This presentation has been given to me by the company, okay? Commissions, rewards, bonuses. You have live agent support. If you're Spanish speaking, we have in South Florida, the majority of my clients hablan español, okay? So, si hablan español, la compañía tiene una bilingual. Si pueden llamar y hablar en español, cualquier pregunta que tengan. What I just said is that they have Spanish speaking, support at the company where you can call them 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, agent support and customer support. Okay. Let's say you can't get a hold of your sponsoring agent. Well, you don't need your sponsoring agent. Okay. You call the company and they'll have a special agent department where they help you and they answer all your questions regarding your sponsorship and any questions you may have on your commissions or whatever, they'll be there happy to answer you. Tax advantages. Okay. What tax advantages do you have by being self-employed? Okay. You have a big tax advantage. People say when you buy real estate, as rental, rental investment real estate, you have tax advantages. Okay. What do you have? You have depreciation. You can deduct all your expenses, as an employee, you cannot deduct expenses. Okay. If you go on a trip, you can't deduct it. If you go, your mileage is not deductible. Okay. Your business expenses are not deductible. Okay. When you're an employee. Now, if you have a side job or a gig, I call it a gig, job, side job, any expenses that you have that are related to your gig, to your job are tax deductible. Okay. This company, for example, is nationwide. Let's say you go to California, or you go to a convention with the company. All those expenses are tax deductible. And if you talk to someone about the business, guess what? Your airfare is tax deductible. Your food and entertainment is tax deductible. Okay. At the end of the year, you could be saving in taxes, just in income taxes, anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 per year with a side gig. Okay. This is the importance of being self-employed. When you're an employee, you got to pay taxes, and you can't really deduct a whole lot of expenses because you're an employee. Okay. You have to pay income tax, Social Security taxes, Medicare, so on and so forth. The company has all types of professional marketing materials. You don't have to invent the wheel. Okay. Do you think that I would have wanted to invent the wheel or the company or the credit repair company with everything that I have? No. My company, my mind was focused, on my company and real estate and mortgages. I'm not gonna, I didn't feel like building another company. This company had everything in place, and that's what got me into the company. It was a done deal. Okay. They pay, of course, like I said, commissions, bonuses. I'm going to get into that in a minute. Let you know what the compensation is. We talked about live agent and customer support. They have 20, Monday through Friday. They got excellent customer support. And you get paid weekly. You don't get paid monthly or every 6 months. Every week on Thursday, you will receive your paycheck. Okay. For qualified agents, and this is something really important. Most people out there do not have life insurance. Okay. I don't know why. I think personally, life insurance is important, especially if you have young kids and you have a house, a mortgage. Okay. Most people don't have life insurance. Something happens to the breadwinner, and guess what? The spouse is going to be left without one penny. Okay. Here, by being an agent, a qualified agent with us, you qualify for a group term policy. Okay. Qualified agents will qualify for life insurance. Okay. Up to, I think, between $50,000 and $100,000, something like that. Okay. Now to enroll as a referral agent. Okay. Remember, I told you to enroll as a regular client. It's $179. to enroll as a regular agent is only $290, okay, a setup fee, and the same as a customer, $89. And the thing is, you can take advantage of all the programs that I just talked about, being an agent. In fact, most of the agents in the company have worked their, what's that, huh? Just 1 minute. Honey? Jackie? Oh, okay. We're still online. I thought something happened to my internet. No, we're good. $89 a month for an opportunity to do your own thing in business, an opportunity to make extra income. Okay. And I don't know about you guys, but I love residual income. Okay. What's residual income? Residual income is very similar to what we call passive income. Okay. Passive income are things like rental income that you don't have to work for. Okay. You only rent once, and then every month you're going to get a rental income. That's called passive income. Okay. Passive income can also come as a result of a retirement program that you set up for years. You have your retirement program, and you retire, and then you're going to get an income for the rest of your life. Okay, that's passive income. All right. Now, there's many ways you get paid here. There's direct commissions. We have additional products like I was talking to you about. We have secured credit cards. We have also loans for businesses, small businesses loans that we also offer. We have customer acquisition bonuses, generational overrides or rewards program. Okay. You can get paid a whole bunch of different ways with this company. All right. And most companies will only pay you one way. Okay. Now, how do you earn a commission? Okay. And how much do you make? All right. All right. Here's you, agent, or me. We go out, and let's say we do one protection plan. Okay. We help one person with their $89 a month, and you're going to get paid $100. Okay. If you do 3 of them a week, let's say you do 3 customers in a week, you're making $300 a week. That's $1,200 a month. In addition to that, each time your customer pays the $89, you're going to get a residual of $12 a month. Okay, that's an additional $12 a month. That might not sound like a lot of money, but let's say you have 20 clients, right? 20 times 12, you're making an additional $240 per month. Okay, on that residual. Okay, so that's a great thing to have. Okay. Also, a lot of customers tell me, Elias, when can I stop paying my $89 a month? Okay. Well, I have it for free. Okay. My wife has it for free. How can you not pay $89 a month? All you need to do is five customers or 5 agents. And once you hit your 5, you can have 2 agents and 3 customers. In that month that you have 5, the company will waive your $89 a month. So you won't have to pay it. Okay. Always keep 5 customers. And this is not hard to do. Especially when everybody, this is a product that everybody needs. Okay. So let's go over the compensation again. There's various ways you get paid. Personal commission here, as I said, $100 per each protection plan. The residual, $12, okay, per month. Imagine if you acquire 10 protection plan customers each month, for a total of 12 months, this will set you up with a monthly income of $1,440 a month. How would you like to have $1,440 a month extra coming in without you having to go out? Okay. I'd love to be able to sell a house and get a commission every year. Okay. You get a big commission, but that's it. You stop. Strive for 5 again with 5 people. You're with 5 customers or agents. You don't have to pay your $89. Override commissions. If you want to build a team. Okay. A lot of my agents, they're not interested in building a team. But you know what? In today's business, if you don't build a team, you'll be working by yourself for a long time. So I think the key to any business, not this business, any business you do, is to create a team of agents. Okay. In real estate, now they're working, most of the real estate agents work in teams. Okay. They have a team of 3, 4, 5. Here you can create a team as big as you want to create it. Okay. You can have a team of 100 people. Okay. And you don't have to manage them. The company basically does it for you. And once you build that team of agents, you'll be getting an override on all of everything that they do. Okay. Which is going to be around $3 per customer. It doesn't sound like a lot, but let's say, look at this example. You build a team of 200 agents. Each team acquires 10 programs, 10 protection plans. You'll be earning $6,000 a month in residuals. Okay, how would you like to make $6,000 a month in residuals? Okay, yeah, it takes effort, it takes work. Okay, everything takes effort and work. You start your own business, it's going to take effort and work. And the worst thing, if you start your own business, you're going to have to pay upfront. I mean, if you start an ice cream business, you're going to have at least $50,000. If you buy a franchise, it's going to cost you, anywhere from $25,000 to $100,000 just to open up the franchise. How much is this business opportunity costing you? Look at the difference. It's costing you $89 a month, and maybe not even that. For $299, you have an opportunity of opening up your own business, your own shop. Okay, I don't see that anywhere. Okay, plus, realtors, mortgage people, this is an excellent opportunity. Part-time income. You don't have to pay association dues every year. We pay $1,000 a year just to maintain the association. Okay. To renew the license, it's another $60 a year. Mortgage people, same thing. It cost them almost $1,800 a year, plus continuing education, plus everything else, just to maintain your license. Okay. So no license required. Okay. I always recommend continuing education because you always need to keep learning. Okay. This is a profession, just like anything else. Okay. Last but not least, the biggest or the best way you can make a lot of money or a lot of extra income is through what they call customer acquisition bonus. What this means is that, let's say you bring in one person, okay, an agent. You sponsor an agent, and once that agent brings in just two customers, okay, within a period of 70 days, you will make anywhere from $160, depending on your position, to $550. Okay, can you imagine? Having two agents in 1 week, and let's say you're at the let's say right here, senior director level here, you'll be making 380. Okay, and plus times, let's say you have 3 agents. Okay, that's almost $1,600 a week that you'll be making. We talked about making $100 per sale, right? But look at this. If you want to start sponsoring other agents, and how many, I'm talking to realtors out there, how many realtors and associates do you have in your office? And how many of them might be interested in this program? How many times do you have a real estate commission? How many times does that deal go through? What if it falls through? I mean, this is something that really is great for for mortgage people, real estate people, car insurance, insurance agencies. I have an appointment with an insurance agency next week, and this is a product that I talked to her about it, to the owner of the agency, and she was really interested because she's offering, she's working with her clients, her people, and she's going to be offering this product of value to them, opening the doors to other opportunities. Okay. Realtors, don't shy away from people that have bad credit. Okay. You can work with them, and this will guarantee you a sale. You help them with their credit, and you don't think that they're going to buy a house from you. Mortgage officer, same thing. If you help your clients with this program. Don't you think you're going to have a client for life? And that's the whole idea, guys, is to have a client base, right? Your clients for life, for a long, long time. Okay, well, they'll keep coming to you and you know, and referring you. 80% of my business is referral. Okay. Again, this is what the cap bonus is all about. See, you recruit an agent. This is you bring in an agent, they bring in 2 customers. Right there, you can make up to $560 between, depending on your position. Like I said before, between 160 and 550. Okay. The higher your position is, okay, the faster the more money you're going to make. And now the company has made it easier to be promoted to from field trainer to senior field trainer. They made it a lot easier. So you don't have to recruit. In other words, you don't have to have people under you. All you have to do is have five protection plan memberships. Okay, the first month, and you count. You know, yours counts too. So it's very easy to get up there, guys. Not hard at all. I mentioned that if you want to build a team, you make $3 on each person in that team that does a sale. Okay. We went over the support, you know, the training that we have, the support. We have a convention like 2 times a year and 1 major convention once a year. We have back office resources. You'll know what your team is doing at any given time. We have weekly Zoom training. The company has a Zoom training for new agents in English and in Spanish every week. Okay. We have local team trainings, corporate sponsored regional trainings, and the convention I was talking about. Okay. Okay. So we try to keep it simple. Okay. Basically, you choose the United Credit Education Financial Services, which I talked about. You get all those services for as little as $89 a month. That's how much we spend in buying maybe 4 in a month in coffee at any given store. The other day we went to Starbucks. I love Starbucks. Starbucks is a great company. They have fantastic coffee, but you know what? The coffees there are $7 or $6. So you buy 3 coffees a week, and you're spending already $21 a month, and that's what you're going to be spending here. Okay, so instead of 3 coffees, have 1 coffee. Okay, you learn as you learn, and benefit from the services. You refer them and receive compensation. Okay, we're not asking you to be an expert in credit. We're not asking you to that you're going to be doing everything yourself. You're going to be referring customers to us, to the company. Okay, and from there we're going to take it from there. Okay, what's your level of interest? Well, I've had some people that tell me Elias, I'm interested in the plan membership, and I want to get started with a business opportunity. How do you get started? Well, the way you get started, get to the person who invited you to this presentation, or if you got it through me, you call me or one of the associates that we have. Whoever invited you to, you call them, okay, and tell them to give you more information. All right. Some people are interested in just the business opportunity. They're ready to become an agent. That's fine. Some people just want to get their credit, their credit and their legal, rocket lawyer and their estate plan, squared away. And I have clients that are only interested in that. Okay. So, some people say, Elias, I have excellent credit. My financial affairs are in order. And I love my current job. Okay. Well, that I'm happy for you. Most people don't like their jobs. Okay. I personally, I hate taking the Palmetto or the I-95. I hate in the morning, having to get up. I don't have to do that anymore. Okay. I work from my home. I go to the office whenever I want. I go on vacation whenever I want, and I can take my business anywhere I want. Okay. To me, that is called financial independence. Okay. Where you don't have to work for someone else. You're working for your own. Okay. So guys, thank you for being on the webinar. and look forward to talking to you in the future. If you have any questions or whatever, you can give me a call, and we'll help you with anything. Okay, well, that's about it. Stay safe, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Okay, we will see you. Bye-bye. Take care.